If you're passionate about sports or concerned about brain health, this episode of The Diary of a CEO with Dr. McKee is for you. A world-leading brain scientist, Dr. McKee reveals how repetitive head impacts in sports like football, boxing, and soccer can lead to severe brain damage. She discusses chronic traumatic encephalopathy, or CTE, a progressive brain disease, and shares shocking stories of athletes whose lives were cut short or dramatically changed. Whether you're a sports fan, an athlete, or value mental health, this conversation offers key insights into the hidden dangers of contact sports. Here are 5 actionable insights from the episode. Prioritize head protection in sports. Take head injuries seriously. Use better helmets and advocate for rule changes to minimize head impacts. Limit exposure to repetitive hits. Small, repeated hits can accumulate and cause brain damage. Limit drills or avoid contact sports at a young age to protect long-term brain health. Promote awareness in youth sports. Educate athletes, parents, and coaches on the risks of CTE. Early prevention is key to protecting future generations. Advocate for brain health beyond sports. Brain trauma affects not just athletes, but also military personnel and domestic violence survivors. Encourage conversations around brain health. Recognize early symptoms of CTE. Depression, personality changes, aggression, and memory loss can be early signs. Stay alert, especially after head injuries, and seek medical advice. In this episode, Dr. McKee, a leading brain scientist and director of the world's largest brain bank, discusses the devastating effects of chronic traumatic encephalopathy in athletes, military veterans, and domestic violence survivors. CTE, caused by repeated head trauma, not just concussions but smaller hits as well, is common in contact sports like football, hockey, and soccer. This trauma leads to the buildup of tau protein in the brain, causing cognitive, emotional, and physical deterioration over time. Dr. McKee's mission began after discovering CTE in the brains of young athletes and military veterans, some as young as 18. This pivotal moment drove her to raise awareness of CTE and push for safer sports practices. She explains how CTE causes behavioral changes, including aggression, depression, and, in extreme cases, suicidal tendencies, as seen in high-profile cases like NFL player Aaron Hernandez. Her research shows that over 95% of NFL players studied had signs of CTE, with a 2023 study finding early signs in 41% of athletes who died before age 30. This underscores the urgent need for prevention in high-contact sports. Dr. McKee also highlights the impact of CTE on military veterans and domestic violence victims, calling for more research on brain injuries in these groups. Her work is not just about understanding CTE, but advocating for victims and their families, many of whom witness heartbreaking transformations in their loved ones. Her goal is to increase awareness, improve prevention, and push for safer practices in sports and beyond. This episode serves as a powerful call to action, revealing the hidden dangers of contact sports and the irreversible consequences of brain trauma.